Was it a wicked gig, man?
Thanks, man. It was fucking cool. I enjoyed it so much. Crowd's crazy. Just like good vibes all around.
Yeah, you're here in the Obscene Extreme Festival, man. This is like a one-of-a-kind festival in Europe or worldwide.
Yeah, man. I've never been to anything like it, really. It's like easily one of the best festivals I've ever been to, and it's so packed. It's like heaven for any grind or like heavy fan. It's a good place to be, bro.
This is the first time actually this festival has been so packed, and when I say packed, not only packed with bands, but also packed with tons of people. I mean, this year is like more crowd than ever before, and
yeah,
people
man.
are super nice always.
Like I see like people that attend the festival are diehard fans, and like I feel like they'll continue coming like for years, and I feel like now after being here once, I definitely want to come back every year. So yeah, it's definitely like it's a community, and I feel like the scene that comes to Obscene brings in a lot of money into the town that is Tratenov as well. So like it's a cool thing to have. Really, it is, dude. Come on, Obscene! We've actually done 3 Europe tours so far. We played in Prague 3 times, but usually just small shows. We never played outside of Prague in Czech. So this is our first really big Czech show, so that's cool.
Tell me, how complicated is it for you to come from South Africa here to Europe or the US? Actually, you've never been to the US, right?
Yeah, we haven't been to the US. We're currently planning to go to the US. We haven't done anything like that, but it is pretty difficult for South African to come through to Europe. There's a lot of checks and visa things that we need to go through because of them thinking that we're just going to immigrate here and stay here. So it is very difficult, but now that we've been here 3 times before, we have a track record, so they let us through a lot easier. But for the US, it's very difficult. Like they want us to fill in all kinds of things. We have to get lawyers on that side in order to go there the first time here. So we're stressing out a lot with that. And if you get turned away, you can't go back for another 10 years. So if that happens, it's like our career over. You know what I mean?
Just a second. So you get denied the visa and you can't go there for 10 years.
Yeah. That's exactly what happens. So it's a difficult thing. And like if it goes wrong for us, it could be the end of our career as a band and touring and everything. So yeah, we got to be careful about it and do things right the first time.
I heard that Vladimir Putin is about to accept some white South Africans, so you could actually go there, get a Russian citizenship, and then go back to the US.
I've heard this happening now in quite a lot of countries since, like, because there's been a lot of white genocide in South Africa and things like that, and a lot of countries are just starting to accept like white people in. But I don't know, it could be a hoax. It could, I don't know, because a lot of people have tried to apply to go over and get citizenship, but a lot of people get denied as well.
How does this situation affect you as a band or psychologically?
It does affect us a lot because we're very scared of not being able to tour and further our career. But I feel like there are still really amazing things about South Africa that we do love, and that's why a lot of us just decide to stay there, even though we've had the opportunity to move over. But it is a scary place, but I guess we use that in our music, and we like living in that like heavy environment so that it can influence our music and all of that. But yeah.
Talking about music, I mean, slam is God.
Yeah, definitely.
What is it about slam that catches people that much?
There's just something about it. It's like so sludgy, and it's like the musical equivalent of like a sewer flowing through your brain. That's why I feel like as soon as people hear those gutturals and like the heavy chugs, they just go crazy, dude. I don't know. There's just something about it. It's definitely that word slam as well holds a lot of meaning to it. People just take that word and they think it's something else. So, I don't know. It's something about the genre. It's something that we always wanted to play, and it's the heaviest thing we could think of. So that's what we want to go for.
How long are you going to stay here in Europe?
We're actually staying for the whole festival, and then we're going to be staying in Prague for another week, me and my fiance, and we're going to go and see the sights and all of that. But we love Europe. We're going to be coming back again next month to Germany for Death Feast with another band. So we're very excited about that, and we're trying to keep the touring schedule constant and like make a living off of it, living in Africa. So.
Well, that's actually might even work out.
Yeah, definitely it is. Like, one thing about living in Africa, because our currency is a lot weaker than the currencies overseas, if we live there and we earn money in euros and dollars through selling our music, we can actually make a comfortable living being there. So that's why
making a comfortable living doing slam.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like we use like our merch sales and our iTunes sales and all of that, and it brings in enough money. When we exchange it into rands, it's actually enough to make a living off of. And that's why we wouldn't move anywhere else, because if we did live in another country, we wouldn't be able to make a comfortable.
Well, you could actually live in Serbia. You know, over there you can do it like with 350 euro, you're
That's
the king.
True, man. That's true, man. And maybe even check. Like, I've noticed, like, because the currency is weaker here than it is in South Africa. So when we bring money over, it's actually pretty like lucrative for us. Anywhere else in Europe, it's so expensive for us to be.
This is some good dedication, because it is not an option anymore. This is a serious job, and that that ensures some outputs coming on all the time.
Exactly. I feel like when the band switches from a hobby to a profession, that's when you really start taking things seriously, and that's when the fans start to realize that you're really dedicated and you're going to continue pushing out music till you die. You know what I mean? And that's what we're going to do. We're never going to stop playing as Vulvodynia, and we're going to continue releasing albums till we're done. So that's what we want to do.
All right, any shout outs?
Big shout outs to Zdenek at Lacerated Enemy Records, our label, and Lucas, organizer of Death Feast, and Kirby and Kitty, organizers of OEF. Fucking love you guys, and everybody that attended Obscene. Thank you so much, guys. We love you.
Set of skin.